Peace, love, life, solidarity upon your journey. Damn, it's dark as hell. I'm not sure why. But I'm just gonna tap in and give you guys uh my experiences as far as me um going on this journey, which I call life, and me transitioning out of Rochester, New York to Atlanta, Georgia. So February 5th, 2019, my sister, she had this vision about actually exiting out of her current state and going down to the south, which is, Atlanta, Georgia, or just Georgia. So she just was enacting upon a vision that she saw, and she was having a lot of difficulties and everything, as far as securing the house deposit, so forth and so on. So what she did was that she came down here. We drove with sister Mimi, and of course my niece Maya. So once we came down here and everything, we went through like 5 states. We went through Akron. We went through Louisville. We went through Tennessee. We went through Cincinnati, Ohio. We went through another one too. I can't quite remember at this time. But before we left and everything, I made a clear decision. Once I left my house, I packed up all my stuff. I had about 3 bags of my clothes, my coats, my jean jacket, and my shoes and everything. And I just made a clear decision that I'm not coming back. You feel me? I made a clear decision of the reason why I'm leaving is for me to have an upgrade in life. I'm doing this because I'm tapping into the higher version, the higher being within. I'm doing this so I can upgrade my spirit. I'm doing this to be around like-minded individuals like myself, to be exact. So once I made a decision, once I received a notification within my spirit about not coming back to my city, I just was satisfied with the decision or the notification which I received from my spiritual system. So once we came down here and everything, we was living in an Airbnb in Southwest Georgia. So, living in Southwest Georgia for those 5 days, to be exact, it was kind of, if I could use this word, it was frequencies that was in the next spot that we was right next door to, because it was two doors. We was like B. We was living on Abernathy and everything. We was B, and the other side was A. So as the walls were so thin, we can hear doors slamming. We can hear cabinets slamming. We could hear a lot of sounds and frequencies and everything from the next door because the walls were so thin. Also, another thing about Southwest Georgia is that they were, as my sister was saying, gentrifying, remodeling, rebuilding, remanufacturing, the quote unquote the hood, the low class or poverty, quote unquote, you want to say. So my sister, she said that she were having a bad dream, about 2 days ago or a day ago. So I was saying it's those frequencies, and due to the walls are so thin and that we can hear everything, we can hear any sound damn near, is because those frequencies from individuals and those frequencies that's on the other side, they transfer, they always move, correct? And then that's how you will have a bad dream, sister, because it's the vibration, it's the wavelength, so forth and so on, that enter into your internal system. and it start to manipulate or play with your mind or your imagination while you sleep. So that's where, you know, that's what I was telling her and everything. And fast forward, uh, 2 days ago, February 7th, or yeah, February 7th. Sorry about that. So I was over my aunt's house and everything. Um, we were, just celebrating the time being of why we here, because my aunt, she got a certain kind of nature, I would say, that she celebrate people, whatever the case may be. She all in for a good time. So, we were celebrating, have, a little bit of wine or whatnot. So I was it was on my mind as far as, ask, Auntie Shane, can you stay over here until your sister come back, to Georgia and everything, because she just handling more business. She only came down here just to secure a spot, to find a spot. She was so motivated and determined that she will before she go back into her hometown, which is Rochester, New York. But I was kind of like stagnant about it and everything, because it was a big choice, it was a big decision. And at that point, I was actually controlling my life. I was controlling my life, when I wasn't an individual who always, was controlling my life. So that kind of had me at a stagnant kind of point, because this is a big decision. This is a big transition and everything. So it wasn't until February 9th when I actually, text my aunt and called my aunt, and was like, hey, how you doing? Can I stay over here? And everything, because I told him my situation, how, I was applying for jobs, how I was, going to job fairs, and I felt like in my spirit that the environment, the city in which I, was living in, which is Rochester, wasn't for me anymore, since I spiritually graduated to a higher stage. So, at that point, I realized is that I came here for an upgrade, but most importantly, I came here to connect and build and start my movement organization and everything. So she said, once I asked her and everything, she said that she'll marinate, she'll meditate, she'll think about it and everything. She will give me her response as far as her answer, in a few hours. So I went back home and everything with my sister, and I just was washing clothes, chilling or whatnot, till I heard, the response from my my aunt and everything. And then I called her at 12. She said she'll give me a call right back, because she didn't answer. She texted me that. And she texted me back, because she was out enjoying her life. Of course, she texted me and she was saying that you can, you can stay over here until your sister come down here in about 3 or 2 weeks. The ending of March or the second week of March. So I was ecstatic about that, because just me actually enacting upon a vision, a dream, and listening to my spiritual system, listening to my soul and everything. And, me collecting all the stuff from my closet, putting those items in the bag and everything. And, being so motivated that once I come here, I will, get an upgrade spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, as I stay in the city of Atlanta, and it comes with me actually being so determined and so motivated in my lifetime, because once you have a vision, Sorry about that, brothers and sisters. Once you have a vision, you have to enact upon that. And it's like when it comes to control over your life or situation, you have to be the dictator of your life or the situation overall. If not, someone else is dictating and controlling um that life or that situation, or any case, whatever it may be. So February 10th, 2019, as I speak on this live and everything, this is my announcement that I am not a citizen, but I am an individual that now live in Georgia, in a state now, because I came to a conclusion with myself that this will be my second home. Nobody else. I didn't ask permission for nobody else. It's like I told my mother that once I come down here, I will stay. I will not go back up, because there's no point in me going back to my inner city in which I come from or came from, right? Because there's nothing left for me. Why not just stay down here and elevate spiritually, mentally, and emotionally? So I'll leave you guys with this. If you're not the dictator of your life, if you're not dictator of a circumstance or situation, someone else will make the decision for you. Because my mom, she was giving me hell. Know what I'm saying? She said, oh, you must be thinking things through. You don't have no job. How you going to provide income and everything? She was trying to give me multiple things to try to influence me of actually coming back. But I already made a conclusion, and I already made a decision within my spiritual system that place, Rochester, New York, even though it's my city and I love my city, that place is not for me no more. That place is to start a beginning at, but that place is not to live your whole life at. And I felt like my dream was actually being shrunken down, my vision being shrunken down, my spiritual system being shrunken down. And it felt like my frequency was being lowered and lowered and lowered due to the environment, due to the city overall, because the city has no activeness within it. Only thing that individuals that benefit from is the people that go to college. They all worried about them, or people who actually have experience within the military or the U.S. Navy, in which I don't have. So I just made that decision and I enact upon that. So I'll leave you guys with this. In life, you have to be your dictator. In life, it will be things that be difficult, but you still got to make a decision, and you got to listen to your soul and your spirit more than you listen to your thoughts. Thank you for your time. May everybody have love, light, peace upon their journey. Thank you.